So here we have the Kia Venga 2 Eco Dynamics on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this section, the boot space is increased with the sort of storage trays and what have you down here as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the fuel gauge. In the middle we've got the speedometer and the total miles for this car, which are 14,026. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got stereo controls, and that is continued over on the right hand side here. We then have the ability to answer and end phone calls once we've paired up a phone, which is done on the stereo over in the centre just here. On top of that we've got FM and AM radio, a CD player, auxiliary input. We also have a USB input as well, so there's plenty of ways of listening to music on this car. And the radio stations itself and the time and trip computer and what have you is all displayed up above the stereo unit just there. We then have air conditioning. So temperature is adjustable by this outer dial, fan speed within that, and then hit that button to turn the air conditioning on. You can then hit that button if you wish to. That will recirculate the air that's currently in the car. It's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the time of year. And we've also got deadlocks up there as well, so that will lock the car doors from the outside. Once you've done all that and you're happy with the temperature, you can press these buttons here to determine where within the car you would like the air to blow. Underneath that we have a 12-volt charging socket and the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned previously, a 5-speed manual gearbox, and then underneath the handbrake a second 12-volt charging socket. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.